Okay. So again, welcome to the third lecture for this missed sessions pre-recording. So for this video, we will learn about periodic table and periodic trends among the elements that are emphasized in the periodic table. Okay. Now, as we all know, periodic table is a very essential device for us to learn about chemistry, because the essential key points, particularly the elements, are emphasized here in the periodic table. Okay? And hindi lang siya basta-basta device that is puzzled together to form such table, no? Merong ibig sabihin ang mga blocks, ang mga rows, ang mga columns na 'yan. Okay? Now, just to give an information, no? So, yung ating mga elements currently in the periodic table are found not in one time, no? Hindi siya na discover in just one time. Okay? Maraming panahon ang ginugol ng mga scientists in order for them to have at least the filled periodic table in their hands. Okay? And from the ancient times up until now, merong parang currently na nadidiscover continuously na chemicals or na elements na naidadagdag sa periodic table. So as I have said during my introduction kanina on the previous session, 118 elements na ang meron sa periodic table ng 2022. Okay? Now, in the periodic table, as I have said also in the previous video, so nakagroup siya, no, into elements. So group 1A is the alkali metals, group 2A is the alkali earth metals. So this in the middle are the transition elements or the transition metals. Then group 3A, 4A, and 5A, 6A, wala siyang pangalan. So they turned it as boron group, carbon, nitrogen, and oxygen group. And then the fluorine is the halogens, or they are the halogens. And the last column represents the noble gases. Okay? And across the periodic table, so horizontally, we will see the relationships of periods. Okay? So period 1, period 2, period 3, period 4, period 5, period 6, and period 7. Okay? Now, what is the significance of the groupings? Okay? Groupings of the periodic table or the elements in the periodic table. So for groupings, as I have said a while ago, they have the same physical and chemical properties. So why? Because they have the same ground state electron configurations, or they have the same valence electrons in their outermost shell. Kaya, sabi natin dati, in terms of reactivity, electrons ang may primary reason bakit sila nagre-react, particularly the valence electrons. Okay? And here, in this periodic table, we can see that for group 1A, they all have S1 or NS1 in their outermost subshell. Okay? So naalala niyo yung lesson natin no organic chemistry about electron configurations? So yan. So itong group 1A na to, meron sila lahat 1s or 1 electron in their S subshell. No, meron silang 1 electron na valence electrons in their S subshell. Okay? Now, the N depends on their period. So, for example, si hydrogen nasa 1. So, ito ay 1s1. So, ibig sabihin, si hydrogen ay may valence electron in the 1s subshell. Okay? While for lithium, so lithium, meron siyang 2s1 electrons, no, in the 2s subshell. So meron siyang isang electron in its 2s subshell. So on and so forth. So kay sodium, meron siyang 3s. Okay? Si potassium, 4s. Si rubidium, 5. Si cesium, 6. Okay? And so on and so forth. Okay? While for group 2A, so ganun din. So pero ang kanyang valence naman ay nasa S subshell pero dalawa. Okay? Dalawang electron ang meron siya. Kaya lahat sila ay may same reactivity, same properties because they have the same electron filled outermost subshell which is the S orbital pero dalawang electron ang meron siya. Okay, so pero parehas din siya. So si beryllium ay nasa 2 or period 2 kaya siya 2s2. Okay? Si magnesium ay 3s2, calcium 4s2 and so on and so forth. Okay? Yan. Now, ganun din sa ibang group. So si group 3A naman ay merong NS2 NP1 kasi 'di ba ang filling up ay nakadepende sa tatlong rules. So si Hans rule, si Aufbau at si Hans rule, si Aufbau. Ay, sorry. Wait, hindi na naman. Yan. Okay, so si Hans rule, si Aufbau at si Pauli exclusion. Okay? And from those three rules of filling up, so ang next na mapupuno after si S ay si, or after si 1s2 tapos si 2s2 ay si 2p. Okay? Or si 2p6. Okay? Kaya ito magiging NP1 kasi siya yung next na mafe-fill. Okay? Sorry. So, ganun din sa group 4A. So, si NS2, NP2. So, depende si N sa period number ng elements. Okay, ganun din. So, NS2, NP3. So, nag-i-increase kasi siya yung next na mapupuno, p orbitals talaga. Kaya dumadagdag ng dumadagdag sa p orbital yung outermost electron field. Okay, up until the group 8A or sa noble gas which have a completely filled p subshell. Okay, kaya siya si NS2, NP6. Okay? Now, in the transition elements naman, so si transition metals, pinupuno niya ang d orbitals. So kaya ito D1 hanggang D5. Kasi 'di ba, ang d orbitals ay may 10. So may 10 orbitals tayo na or may 5 orbitals tayo na i-fill na may dalawang electrons each. Kaya 10 electron ang kaya ng shell na D. Okay? D10. Okay? And then these are the F, no? Yun na yung mga lanthanides and actinides na medyo mga higher chemistry na ang kailangan to study, no? Kasi they have so much electrons in their subshells and nasa F orbital na siya which imposes higher energy. Okay? Yan. Now, classification of elements. So, you have representative elements, color-coded naman. So, representative elements consists of the alkali metals, the alkali earth metals, and the boron, carbon, nitrogen, and oxygen group, and the halogens. Okay? Then the noble gases are found at the group 8A. So, sila yung pinaka-last na column. And then transition metals are found in the middle. And then zinc, cadmium, mercury, they're quite special, but they're also called transition metals as well. And then the lanthanides and the actinides which have F subshells filled. Okay?